All right. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Amber Langford, and this is Sunrise Stretch. For today's stretching class, all we will be doing is standing stretches. So if you have a yoga mat, you want to use it, you can. I also recommend being somewhere near a wall or a chair or couch. We do have a few standing exercises that might challenge balance. And so that way you'd have something to hold on to just to help with that a little bit. All right, let's get started. First thing we're gonna do is start with our neck and we're gonna work our way down. So for our neck, we're going to just tuck that chin under, let that head fall forward, and breathe. We're starting off easy. Just relax that neck. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Let those shoulders drop down. One more deep breath. Go ahead and lift your head up. And now we're going to stretch the side of the neck. So drop your head to the right. Right ear is aiming for that right shoulder. Lengthening out that left side, getting a nice stretch. Same thing here. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Feel free to close your eyes. The goal here is to really relax and let some of our tension fade away. One last inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Lift that head up. And then same thing, opposite side. Left ear goes towards left shoulder. Really lengthening out that right side. For a deeper stretch, feel free to grab top of your head gently and give it a light tug. One last inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. We're going to go right into circles. I want you to roll your head down. Chin reaches for chest. And then roll on over to the opposite side. And then head lifts, look to the ceiling. And back to the left. We're just going to do 2 in each direction. Keeping it nice and slow. Deep breath. Once you've reached that left side again, go ahead and tilt your head back towards the ceiling. And over to the right. And then tuck that chin down. And back over to the left. Last circle here. Good. Go ahead and straighten your head back upright. We're going to start stretching our shoulders. So we're going to lift right arm up, cross it over our body. Left hand grabs right elbow, and we're pulling our arm closer to our body. If you want, you can bend your right arm and just kind of rest on your shoulder or give yourself a pat on the back. Your choice. Deep breath here. Inhaling through that nose. Exhaling through your mouth. One more deep breath. Good. Go ahead and straighten that arm out. Dropping it down to your side. We're going to switch sides. Left arm comes up to shoulder height, crossing it over, Right arm grabs a hold of that elbow, giving a light tug. Trying to pull our left arm as close to our body as we can. Same thing here. If you want a little bit of a deeper stretch, go ahead and bend that left elbow and try to rest your hand on your shoulder. Inhaling through that nose. Exhaling through your mouth. Good. One last deep breath. Release that left arm. Take those shoulders out for 1 second. We're going to do a little bit of chest opener. I want you to lace your fingers behind your back. Palms are facing up to the ceiling. Bring those shoulders down away from your ears. And then you're slowly just going to straighten those elbows. As you straighten your elbows, your chest will open up. Shoulder blades will squeeze together. Only straighten your arms as far as you're able to. And hold. Really let that chest open up. Inhaling through your nose. Exhaling through your mouth. Try to get those arms just a little bit straighter with each exhale. One last deep breath. Go ahead and bend those elbows. Release those fingers. We're going to stretch our quads. So what I want you to do is, if you have a wall next to you, grab a hold of that wall or a chair or couch. And we're going to lift, I'm doing left side first, lift left heel towards our glute. Grab a hold of it with your hand. Pressing those hips forward, so trying to keep nice and flat. That also helps get just a little bit of a deeper stretch into that quad. Pulling that heel as close to your glutes as you can. Deep breath. Inhaling through your nose. Exhaling through your mouth. One last deep breath. Very nice. Go ahead and release that foot. Drop it to the ground. We're going to switch sides. I'm going to switch walls just so you can get a better view. The same thing, but now I'm doing this on the right side. Grabbing that ankle. Thighs are together, pulling our heel as close to our glutes as we can. Hips are staying nice and flat. Standing up tall. Deep breath. Two more deep breaths for me here. Good, go ahead and release that right foot. Next thing we're going to do is stretch our hip flexor out. We can brace both hands on the wall, or you can just do this freestanding. I like to use the wall. We're going to step right foot back. Drop that heel to the ground, and then we're going to press those heels forward. Oh no, not those heels, our hips forward. You might notice that your heel lifts a little bit off the ground, that's okay. You might be feeling a calf stretch as well. So we want those hips pressing forward, opening up front of your right hip here. Chest stays up tall. Deep breath. One more deep breath for me. Good, go ahead and bring both feet together. And then we're going to step left foot out. I'm going to switch walls. So left foot steps out, heel presses down, and we're going to press those hips forward, really opening up that left hip. Chest stays nice and tall. Deep breath. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Try to get a little bit deeper into that stretch with each exhale. Last breath. Good, go ahead and stand up, feet together. Next thing we're going to do is stretch those inner thighs. So I want you to widen your stance. Feet are going to be wider than shoulder width apart. We're going to turn our feet out so they're at about a 45-degree angle. Hands are going to be on our thighs. We're going to bend those knees. Knees are pressing out. Chest might lean forward slightly. We're actively pressing our knees back as we're sinking into this sumo squat position here. That helps just open up our hips and get a little bit more added stretch in those inner thighs, those adductors. Deep breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Try to sink lower with each exhale. One more deep breath. So let's rock side to side with those hips. You might get a little bit of a twist, but that's okay. One more each side. Stay in center. We're going to drop that right shoulder down, turning to the left. Head looks up towards the ceiling over that left shoulder. Getting some good rotation in our spine. One more deep breath. As you exhale, square those shoulders up, looking forward, and then twisting to the opposite side. Same thing here. We're just dropping that left shoulder, looking over that right. Getting as much rotation as you can. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Good. Straighten back up and come up to a stand. We're going to turn our feet forward again so they're facing directly in front of us. We're going to stretch those hamstrings now. So keep a nice flat back, and we're going to send those hips backwards, hands skim down those thighs, legs stay straight, going as far as we can, even if our hands can touch the ground. Getting as low as we can, trying to lower with each exhale. Deep breath, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. One more deep breath here. Let's bend that right knee. Getting a little bit more of an inner thigh stretch here. On that left leg, deep breath. And switching sides, now we're straightening right knee and bending that left. Same thing, so for now we're getting that inner thigh stretch on the right side. Then straighten both legs. Go ahead and straighten back up to a stand, nice and slow. We're keeping that back nice and flat, so a little bit different. Feet are going to be together. We're going to do some roll downs. So I want you to keep those legs nice and straight. We're going to skim our hands down our thighs, tucking that chin under, rounding that back, reaching down as far as you can. Our spine is rolling one vertebrae at a time. Once you reach the bottom, I want you to give me one deep breath. And on that exhale, I want you to slowly roll back up. Your head is the last thing to come up. And let's do one more. Tucking that chin down, rounding our upper back, moving to that mid back, all the way till we get to that low back. Deep breath at the bottom. And rolling back up with that exhale. Good. We're going to do a little bit of rotation through our spine. So I want us to lift both hands up to shoulder height, fingers going to be pressing together. We're going to do a standing open book. So we're going to, on the right side, we're going to bend that right arm, fingers skin down, our left arm across the chest. We're going to rotate, turn to the right, all the way until we extend and straighten that right arm. That's kind of what it looks like on the side view. Go ahead and let your head follow the movement of your right hand. Once you've reached as far as rotation as you can, bending that right arm, skimming it across your body until your fingers touch. We're going to do two more on this side. Elbow bend, opening as far as you can. Try to get a little bit more rotation with each rep. Go ahead and bend that arm again. Straightening out till the fingers meet. And last one on this side. Getting a little bit more rotation. Trying to keep your hips square so hips are still facing forward. Rotating through our back. And close. Go ahead and drop those hands for a second. Let those shoulders relax, roll it out. And then we're gonna do the opposite side. So I just did my right side, now I'm gonna do my left. Hands are starting horizontal, fingers together. Bending that left arm, opening up, rotating through that spine. Once you go as far as you can, bending that arm back. And then straightening until those fingers meet. We'll do three on this side as well. Keeping that pace nice and slow. Really reaching, extending those arms. Need as much wingspan as you can before coming back. And fingers touch. Last one here. Extending, rotating as far as you can. And coming back. Good. Go ahead and drop those hands down. Next, we're going to stretch out our ankles and calves a little bit. So let's start with the front of our ankles. So I'm going to start on my left foot. Feet are going to be together. I'm going to bend left knee, Lift that heel. Curling those toes under so the top of my toes are pressing down into the floor. I'm actively pressing the front of my ankle forward, trying to get a flat line from my knee all the way down to my toes. If you still have a little bit of an ankle bend like this, that's okay. We're just pushing forward as far as we can. Deep breath here. You should feel a nice stretch, possibly even into your shin, all the way down to the front of your ankle. Deep breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Good. Go ahead and flip those toes under and slowly lower that heel, straighten that leg. We're going to do the same thing, but on our right leg. So now right knee bend, heel lift, curling those toes under so tops of our toes are pressing into the mat or into the ground. Actively opening up that ankle, getting as flat as you can from your knee all the way to your toes. Deep breaths here. Try to get a little bit straighter with each exhale. Last breath, inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Good. Go ahead and release those toes, straighten that leg. We just stretch the front of our ankle and shin. We're going to stretch the back now. So I want you to step right foot back. Right leg will be straight, pressing that heel into the ground. Stepping that left foot forward and bending. Leaning forward as far as you can until you feel a good stretch through all the way down through your calf. Keeping that heel pressed nice and flat. If you have a lot of mobility in your ankles and pretty flexible calves, you might be able to need a little bit of a deeper lunge here. Main thing is to really keep that heel flat on the ground. One more deep breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Let's stretch the other part of our calf. So I want you to go ahead and bend that right knee down, keeping that heel flat on the ground. We're stretching our soleus. You might feel a little bit of a stretch kind of in your Achilles tendon as well. Deep breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Good. Go ahead and bring those feet together. So let's switch sides. And let's switch walls. So we're stepping back with our left foot heels flat. Sinking deeper into that lunge. Keeping our left leg nice and straight. Deep breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Getting deeper into that stretch. Good. Make sure your left leg stays straight for this whole exercise. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Let's bend that knee. Stretching our soleus. Still keeping that heel flat on the ground. Deep breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more deep breath. Very nice. Go ahead and stand up straight. Feet can come together. that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you for joining me for this sunrise stretch. I hope you feel a little looser and ready to get on with your day. Hope to see you all next week.